Dhanyavad. Welcome to Nepal. If you are new on the channel, be welcome. This is Nepali Tea. I'm Tanguy and I take you with me for a Nepal discovery. We walk, we speak with people, we dive into Nepal. And today we are going to speak about food. So you can subscribe the channel and let's go now. Okay, namaste everyone, namaste sapalai, welcome on Nepali Tea channel. And today you understood we are speaking about food, because if there is a country where the food is important, it's Nepal. And it's a French guy who tell you that. Here people will never ask you, how are you? They will ask you, did you had your lunch? Khana khayo, khana bayo. It means really, it's important, did you had your lunch? Nepali people, they don't say, how are you?
Yeah, they first ask the
Khana khayo.
Khana is our like petrol, you know. Without petrol, no working. So
they are truly obsessed by their own food. I mean, their Nepali food is super important.
अब त्यसमा तपाईको साग हुन्छ, अचार हुन्छ है, आलु तरकारी हुन्छ, मासु हुन्छ, दाल हुन्छ, सबै मिसाएर हाले पनि यो तपाईको औषधिको रूप काम गर्छ यसले.
And if you don't believe me, let's make a quick survey, right? Let's ask the people what is their favorite food. I'm pretty sure that I'm right when I say it's going to be some Nepali food. Tapaiको मन पर्नेको खाना.
खाना दाल भात सब्जी साग
हाम्रो त नेपाली खानै हो भात दाल अनि त्यही अचारहरू
दाल भात तरकारी
नेपाली दाल भात
साँच्चै
हो
सबै दिन खाने
हो सबै दिन नेपाली दाल भात रोटी मोमो भयो
दाल भात तरकारी
आफ्नो संस्कृति बचाउन
किनकि आफ्नो नेसनलिटी फुडमा त हुनै पर्यो नि त
At least one time a day we have to eat dal bhat, or else we feel like we are hungry.
Okay, so that makes lots of answer regarding Dhal Bhat tarkari, Nepali Dhal Bhat. So what is exactly a Dhal Bhat?
It means बासमती चामलको भात दाल जुन चाहिँ हाम्रो कालो दाल कालो मासको दाल खसीको मासु यो हाम्रो सबै कल्चरलाई मनपर्ने मासु हो र हामीसित अर्को एउटा सब्जी भेजिटेबल करी जुन चाहिँ सब्जीको तरकारी है क्युमिन पाउडर कोरिएन्डर पाउडर गरम मसला पाउडर यिनीहरू चाहिँ सबै युज गर्छ है
यो के हो
गरम मसला we added for the jimbu chapi hog plum spicy as a Szechuan. This is our taste. We added for the first turmeric powder and chili powder like that, and carrot and potato. Isto tato cha yaar.
Smells good, no? Mito basta.
Yeah, yes. Okay. Now come for the
Satsiko dal.
yeah. This one. More of diversity from our Nepal. So 128 as a culture and caste for our country. बाहुन को मा छुट्टै छ क्षेत्री को मा छुट्टै छ बाहुन र क्षेत्री सँगै छ हैन तर नेवार कल्चर मा छुट्टै छ थकाली मा छुट्टै छ राई लिम्बू मा छुट्टै छ शेर्पा हिमालमा गयो शेर्पा मा छुट्टै छ हैन तराईमा गयो थारूहरु मा छुट्टै छ मिथिलाहरु मा छुट्टै छ फरक छ त्यसैले फरक खानाहरु र फरक संस्कृतिहरु चाहिँ जोडिया छ
तर यो दाल भात सबै मान्छेको लागि है
सबै मान्छेको लागि चाहिँ एकदमै बेस्ट छ Here is some place for the gundrukko achar. It means fermented vegetable.
It looks like for Nepali people having Nepali food at least one time a day.
Yeah.
It's compulsory.
Yes, compulsory.
Yeah.
Especially focus for the lunch hour. If we don't have the lunch, that time evening hour we need for the dal bhat.
Nepal is unique because of its diversity, because there are lots of different people here. This is the same for the food in Nepal. I mean, this diversity, you will find it because there are lots of ethnies, so lots of way to cook, lots of different food. It's really, really, really massive and very interesting food journey we are going to do today. Okay, so we arrive in a place called Kirati, and Kirati is in the south of Kathmandu. It's a wonderful place on the top of a hill with these paved streets, this red bricks house, typical place and mainly original place of one ethnic, which is very important, the Newar people. And the Newar people, they are the original inhabitants of the Kathmandu Valley. Their culture is very strong. They are famous for art, literature, architecture, and also for food. So let's start and let's try to find some Newari food.
यो चाहिँ हाम्रो नेवारी भएको डिनर हजुर डिनर
बिचमा के छ?
बिटन राइस स्पेनिस अनि यो बोडी अचार मिक्स अचार बारा अनि अरू आउँदैछ सिमी अनि मसिया
यो हाम्रो पार्टी सेलिब्रेसनको लागि चाहिँ युज गरिने हो के
बिहेको लागि?
हजुर 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 हजुर
वर्तमान एभ्रिथिङ
ढाकुला तामा
आलु तामा
हजुर 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 टकुला
भोजको लागि
भुटान
गुर्बिता टेम
अचार गोलबेडा अचार
यो चाहिँ मङ्सिर महिनामा पूर्णिमाको दिनमा खान्छ नेवारी चलनमा त्यो जन्मदिन छ नि बर्थडे बच्चाहरूको 2 वर्षको बर्थडेमा यो माला लगाइदिन्छ अनि 4 वर्षमा 4 वटा लगाइदिन्छ यो
हैन यो एउटा भनेको यो नेवारी खाना एउटा साइन्टिफिक छ यो किन भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो नेवार खाना यो तपाईले भोज खानु भएको छ भोजमा चाहिँ यो एकदमै लेभल वाइज हाम्रो चाहिँ यो खानाको क्रममा चाहिँ यो शरीरको लागि चाहिँ एकदमै अति आवश्यक डाइजेस्ट हुनेदेखि लिएर सबै छ त्यसमा
औषधि हो हैन
औषधि जस्तै हो
In fact, in the main plate, we have here what people call the chura. Chura is the beaten rice. On the top of it, you have the bara. And around this, you have, let's say, a different kind of beans. You have some spinach. This is the butan. The butan is the intestine of the buffalo. The alutama. The alutama is, let's say, a soup of potato with some small bamboo shoot. So you can find also the tongue of the buffalo that Nepali people call the jibro. Wonderful. My God, the tongue is wonderful. This is the yomari. Yomari is very important in the Newari culture. It's a very important item. Inside we have seen there is the tsako. Tsako is made from sugar cane, which is, let's say mixed with some alcohol, the raxi, and we get to the tsako. Let's have a try. My God, it's super good. Inside it's like a jam. So So here we have the meat, the curry meat of the buffalo. And here we have the chatamari. Chatamari could be some way the Newari pizza, in fact.
अब नेवारी संस्कृति भन्नाले यो काठमाडौँ नेवारी बस्ती यो काठमाडौँ भ्याली हैन जस्तै तीनवटा जिल्ला काठमाडौँ भक्तपुर ललितपुर अलि यो तीनवटा भ्याली भनेको नेवारीको बस्ती अहिले पो मिक्स भयो पहिला त प्योर ओरिजिनल कम्युनिटी नेवारीको हो हैन अनि त्यसमा अब सबै नेवारीको कल्चर भयो हैन नेवारी रहन्छन् भनेको सबै संस्कृति नेवारीबाट नै भएको भयो नि त्योबाट कहीँबाट आएको होइन यही उत्पादन भएको यहीँको मान्छेहरूले बनाएको संस्कृति भयो नि
धन्यवाद So the first one is the cheng. The cheng is an alcohol of rice, can be of millet as well, made by fermentation. It's kind of light but very addictive. It's a little bit like a beer, but it's very good, I like it. And when you make the process of distillation from this cheng, you will get to the alia. The alia, people call that also the raxi. It's not the same level, huh? Like it's around 60 degrees. So Ah ouais, Jai Nepal. Oh oui, Jai Nepal. Hein? Ah ouais. Suba. Okay, wonderful moment here in Kirati with the Newari people, starting to discover this diversity of food with the Newar people. And we are going to continue with the Newar people, but for that we are going to change the place and go directly to the Patan Durbar Square. Patan is located in the south of Kathmandu in a city called Lalitpur. Durbar Square is the heart of the city, the historic place with lots of temples. In the Kathmandu Valley there is three main Durbar. The Basantapur in the center of Kathmandu, the Bhaktapur, and here the Patan Durbar Square. All the Durbar Square are classified to the World Heritage of UNESCO, so it shows you the importance of the place. So there is all these temples, and you can see the importance of the Newari culture as it's a marvel of architecture, right? And you can see all the art of Newari people when you look at the details of the temples. But let's go back to the food, right? And let's go again in a Newari place. So we are inside the Anucha restaurant. So Didi, Mero. Okay, Didi, dhanyabad. Mero bara. My food has arrived. So we are inside the Anucha restaurant, which is an institution in Kathmandu in this Patan Durbar Square. The food is famous, the food is good, and I'm going to try this bara, which is one of the most famous dish in the Newari culture. Oh, wow, that's good. Okay, I understand why there is many people right now.
मिक्स वाला हो मासु राखेर अन्डा मासु मिसाएर
यो बारा तपाईं त कसरी पकाउने
लेन्टलको दाल हुन्छ ब्ल्याक लेन्टल हुन्छ नि सोक गर्छ अनि त्यसपछि त्यसलाई ग्राइन्ड गर्छ पिसेर पेस्ट बनाउँछ पेस्ट बनाएर अनि पकाउँछ
That was perfect. This bara in this small restaurant, this is truly the Nepal I love. Authentic, tasty. Let's continue.
जो प्रसाद लाखामरी यो नेवारीहरूको स्पेसली यो पकाउने चाहिँ नि हाम्रो मास चामलको पिठो अनि घिउ राखेर मुस्ने अनि कपडामा राखेर पकाउने नेवारी कल्चरमा हामीलाई बिहाको लागि चाहिन्छ बिहेहरूको लागि बिहे व्रतबन्ध त्यस्तो कार्यक्रमको लागि हाम्रो यो लाखामरीहरू लान्छ यो सेलरोटी चिया खाने बेलामा खाने चियासँग चियासँग खाने सेलरोटी चियासँग खाने जेरी सुवारी चिया खाने बेलामा खाने सुवारी हजुर यसमा राखेर अनि यस्तो बनाएर खाने त्यसपछि मिठो हुन्छ
I'm going to gain 5 kg with this video, that's for sure. Next video will be about running. Hey, yo khana ke ho? Roti. Nepali khana? Okay, so if you are walking in the street and every 10 meters you don't see written MOMO, and then you are not in Kathmandu, I'm sorry for you, you did a mistake, because if you are in Kathmandu you will see MOMO everywhere. It's over famous here, everyone eats MOMO, right? It's part of the identity also of the country. So the MOMO is a dumpling some way. It's a little bit confusing if it's coming from Tibet, from China, or from Nepal. But if you look at the, let's say, official history, so it comes from Tibet, where it was called the mug. And some Newari people, they were merchants and making some trades with the Tibetan people. And they found the mug. And they brought it back to Nepal, in fact. They loved it, they brought it back to Nepal, and they called it the MOMO. MOMO in Newari means cooked by steaming, so it makes definitely sense. So yeah, let's try to find some. It's easy. I will do just 10 meters and I will find. But mainly let's try to go inside the kitchen, try to see how they cook it. के हो किमा होइन किमा कसरी किमा पकाउने
प्याज मासु मसला हालेर चाहिँ किमा बनाउने अनि पिठो रेडी भएपछि पिठो चाहिँ भएपछि मोमो रेडी भयो
दिनमा कति गर्ने
हाम्रो दिनमा 70-80 किलो मासु मात्रै
समूहको काम हो होइन
समूहको काम हो 5 मिनेटमा तपाईको 50 प्लेट बनाउँछ हामीले 50 प्लेट कलेज जान्छ बिहान कलेज जान्छ
हजुर
अनि दिउँसो चाहिँ यहाँ सघाउँछ भान्जी छोरी पढाइदिन्छु म स्कुल कलेज सबै पढाइदिन्छु हैन अब फ्रीमा पढाइदिन्छ
स्कुल पछि मोमो गर्ने
स्कुल पछि यहाँ गर्ने
अनि दिनमा कति मान्छे आउने तपाईको पसलमा
हाम्रो 1000 देखि 1200 1300 जानु चाहिँ 1000.
यो त्यस्तै हुन्छ Momo is good, right? So what you see there is steam momo, right? Steam momo, but in fact there is also many different ways of cooking the momo. There is the fried momo, the kote momo, jol momo. This steam momo is the most famous, right? So, like I say, momo in Nepal is almost, let's say, a national plate. I mean, it's everywhere in Nepal. You can find momo. But as you see, there is different kinds of momo. This is the steam momo, only cooked by steaming. This is the kote momo. It means after steaming, they will be fried on only one side. And the full fried, the fried momo, which is completely fried. The fourth one, it's called the jol momo. In fact, it's kind of a soup of momo. People take that during the winter because it makes people warm. There is no way back. So, स्वयम्भूमा जाने? ल. Okay, so I'm on the way to Swayambhunath, which is other historic place, and it's also called the Monkey Temple because there is lots of monkey, in fact. And from there, we will try to discover another ethnie. They are called Tamang people, and we will try some food from the Tamang people. Hello you. Okay, so I arrived on the top as Swayambhunath is on the top of the hill. So yes, Swayambhunath, some people say monkey temple. There are lots of monkeys around here. And yeah, it's a very important Buddhist place with this stupa and a very holy place. A place that you can see, by the way, in Tintin in Tibet when Tintin and Captain Haddock are arriving in Kathmandu. So yeah, I passed by here searching for a Tamang restaurant, and yeah, I just wanted to show this place as it's a must-have seen, of course, in Kathmandu. And yeah, make a kora around the stupa and then continue my road and go for some food in this Tamang restaurant. So let's go.
तामाङको एउटा संस्कारभित्र पाउने खानाहरूलाई हामीले यहाँ ल्याएर बनाउने गर्छौँ हैन। जस्तै अब तामाङले चाहिँ पहिला पुर्खामा चाहिँ के रहेछ त तामाङको खानाहरू।
यो नाम के हो?
यसको नाम चाहिँ बाबर हो। यसको नाम चाहिँ फुलौरा हो। यो चाहिँ फापरको पिठो हो। यसलाई पनि यही हाल्ने हो, तेलमै पकाउने यसलाई पनि।
तपाईको खाना अलिकति फरक छ हैन?
फरक छ। अब जस्तै यो हाम्रो बनाउने खाना चाहिँ अब हाम्रो तामाङ संस्कारभित्र जस्तै अब हाम्रो पुर्खादेखि चलिआएको हुन्छ नि, त्यो खानाहरूलाई ल्याएर हामीले एउटा बनाउने एउटा हो हैन। यो चाहिँ हामीले यसलाई सिलौटा भन्छ है। तामाङ भाषामा चाहिँ यसलाई याम्बा पनि भन्छ हैन। सुकमेल यो लसुन, यो मरिचको गेडा, जिराको गेडा, मसला बनाउँछु जस्तै चिकन करीको लागि मुते छ, त्यहाँ हुन्छ कोरिन्डर। रेडी भयो। अब यसले म यहाँ हाल्छु, थोरै पानीमा यो हाल्ने, पिठो हाल्ने। खासमा यो ढेँडो चाहिँ के थियो भने पहिला बाल्यकालमा चाहिँ हामीलाई मन नपर्ने है अब यो गाउँघरमा अब ढेँडो पकाउँदाखेरि हामीलाई चामलको भात मिठो लाग्थ्यो अहिले जमाना के भयो भने अहिले मान्छेहरूलाई चामलको भातभन्दा पनि ढेँडो मिठो लाग्न थाल्यो अब पहिला यो ढेँडो चाहिँ गरिब जस्तै हुन्छ नि कुनै ठाउँमा अब एउटा दुर्गम ठाउँतिर चामल नपाउने ठाउँतिरको मान्छेले खान्थ्यो ती हैन
Wow, my God, super well welcome by the Tamang people. My God, very nice people. And so here we have the Tamang set. Here we have the chicken dido set. This is the dido. And the dido in Nepal is very, very important. It's kind of almost a national item also. I mean, you cannot speak about Nepal if you don't show the dido. Okay, let's try. And to all Tamang people, lasso farfulla. Dido is one thing. Chicken curry. My God. They are not kidding with the chicken, I can guarantee you. Okay. The more I discover, the more I realize I was super wrong at the beginning when I arrived in Nepal. I thought that the food was limited, very much limited, and the more I advance, the more I live here, the more I realize that I was completely wrong. There are many, many different things.
यस्तो हुन्छ धेरै फरक भन्दा नि पहिला पहिला हजुरबा हजुरआमाहरू त्यही खाएर हुर्किनु भयो नि त त्यही भएर हामी पनि त्यही खान्छौँ अनि काठमाडौँ आएर चाहिँ त्यो हराएको जस्तो लागेर चाहिँ अनि त्यही खानाकै बारेमा अनि यो रेस्टुरेन्ट खोल्या हो एउटा आफ्नो कल्चरको लागि संस्कार देखाउनको लागि
So lasso farfulla. Okay guys, new place, very important in Kathmandu. This is Pashupatinath temple, and Pashupatinath is the place where takes place the cremation of the dead people you can see behind me. And Pashupatinath is very important for all the Hindu people. It's a very holy place for them. I have to remind you that 80% of the population in Nepal is following Hinduism. So the main ethnies are the Brahmin and the Chetri, and they are composing the majority of the population. That's why sometimes we heard that Nepal was called the Hindu kingdom. This place, the Pashupatinath, is like I said, very holy. One legend says that Shiva himself and Parvati one day they took the appearance of antelopes around here, around this river, the Bagmati river, and Shiva lost one of the horn, when one god was trying to catch him, to ask him to take back his divine form, and he lost the horn, and it was worshipped as a linga, and the Shiva linga, in fact. And centuries later, one herdsman, he saw one of his cow showering the earth with milk, and then he was confused. He started to dig, and he found the linga of Shiva, and that's the way Pashupatinath was born. And after, lots of temples came, and so the cremation are happening here because of the Bagmati river, which is also very holy. And so you can understand that when the people are gone, the ashes goes into the Bagmati river, and then swim for eternity. new place, new taste. We continue the food travel, the food journey in Kathmandu. And right now we are going to try some pork. Yes, there is pork in Nepal, and it's very popular among the Kirati people. Kirati people come from the southeast part of Nepal. Among them you will find the Rai people, the Limbu people, and yeah, they love pork, they cook pork, and they cook it in a barbecue way.
यो पसलमा सबभन्दा बढी भनेको सुँगुरको मासु सबभन्दा महत्त्वपूर्ण हाम्रो जातमा किराँतीहरूमा चाहिँ महत्त्वपूर्ण नै सुँगुरै हो। सुँगुर बिना हाम्रो कुनै पनि पार्टीहरू यता चल्यो भने त्यसलाई सुँगुर राखिएन भने त्यो चाहिँ एकदम मान्यता हुँदैन। सुँगुरै हो एक नम्बरमा हाम्रो। सुँगुरलाई चाहिँ मेन कुरो पोल्ने भनेको आगोमा पोल्यो भने एकदम बहुत यो यसको चाहिँ मिठास आउँछ। पकाएको भन्दा नि पोलेको चाहिँ बहुत टेस्टी आउँछ, स्वाद बढी आउँछ यसको। किराँतीहरूको मेन बिहेव हो भने चाहिँ अब हामी सुँगुरले नै सत्कार गर्ने हाम्रो परम्परा छ। सिँगै चाहिँ बोकेर लाने, ससुरालीहरूलाई चाहिँ मनाउने नै हाम्रो सुँगुरलाई चाहिँ सिँगै काटेर चाहिँ चाडा खुट्टालाई चाहिँ ठाडो बनाएर बोकेर हामी चाहिँ लान्छौँ यो ससुरालीलाई मनाउनको लागि।
Definitely the barbecue taste. I feel somewhere a little bit home. Where I come from, we love the pork as well. So the fact that it's cooked directly in the fire makes the outside very crispy and inside it's super tender. I mean, it's delicious, definitely delicious. I must try, I insist, I must try. We are at the stupa of Bhatnath, the Buddhist area of Kathmandu. Really important historic place with this big stupa. I did a video, in fact, where I explained a lot about the stupa and this place. This is the Buddha Jayanti. You can find this video and I will put the link in suggestion. So yeah, this place is very important for all the Himalayan people. Truly, yeah, this is a main center for Tibetan people and for Sherpa people.
यो रिल्दो हो, यो चाहिँ आलुबाट बन्छ हैन। अनि यसलाई चाहिँ मजाले कुट्नुपर्छ अनि लिसो आउनेसम्म लिसो आउनेसम्म चाहिँ कुटिरहनुपर्छ अनि त्यसपछि रिल्दो बन्छ। शेर्पा हो।
Karsani? Piero, होइन? यो पिरो पनि? Me. Dhanyabad. Oh my God. We have seen the process, how it was pounded. Yeah, it's in a soup, in fact, a jol, like we say in Nepali. Old-fashioned way. normally makes the best taste. Confirm. Definitely confirm. My God, it's a pure travel. In Sherpa, the word Sherpa means people from the east. I mean, Sherpa people, they are very famous for everything which is related to the climbing skills, right? For the ability, the capacity of handling high altitude in the mountain. That's why we know the Sherpa. Like the most famous is Tenzing Norgay, right? Who was the Sherpa of Edmund Hillary in 1953, if I remember well, when they climbed the Mount Everest.
शेर्पा खाना लाइक अब सबै प्रायः सबै हिमालयन यो रिजनबाट चाहिँ आएको हुन्छ जस्तै माउन्टेनबाट नै जाडोमा चाहिँ के कुरा चाहिँ ठिक हुन्छ र त्यस्तो चाहिँ शेर्पाहरूले त्यस्तो खानाहरू चाहिँ लाइक बनाएर खाएको हुन्छ क्या अहिले म थेन्टुक पकाउने यसमा यसरी बेज हाल्ने हेर मुला आलु बफ खाने भए बफ हाल्ने नुडल जस्तै हो अनि यसमा अब पानी हाल्नुपर्छ सुपमा आउँछ यो अलिकति यो पाक्न दिने अब हामी 5 मिनेट जति
This is delicious. I think it's really perfect for winter, that's true. It's warming for the cold nights of the Himalaya. Pure mix, like a soup with the noodles, vegetable, little bit of buffalo meat. The marriage is perfect, absolutely perfect. It's one of my favorite plates. Damn. धेरै धन्यवाद फेरि भेट होला आउने छु साथीसँग हुन्छ अनि सिम्बु न होइन सिम्बु न आज फेरि भेट होला राइट Oh my God, what a wonderful experience with these Sherpa people. Super happy. It's the kind of moment that make your day bright, you know, like it's perfect. Little taste of my motherland to finish this video. Yeah, I want to thank you for everything. I've been welcomed like super well everywhere. It was super interesting for me to discover your food, your taste, the way you care about your culture, about your traditions. Seeing you caring about that brought me back to my own, in fact, and that's why I wanted to use this French wine to make a toast, in fact. So yeah, long live to all those cultures, traditions that makes Nepal so diverse, so united, always fascinating. Jai Nepal.